Okay, I've got some complaints. You know why, but you might not know all of it. Let me just freaking turn on the... Where's the goddamn button? I can't find the button. There's the button. Is that the button? That's the button. Okay. Hello, my name is Simon Tracer, and I have an issue with YouTube copyright system. It's literally pulling money away from creators of music. And apparently also it's pulling money away from people who make thunderstorm rain sounds for a mod pack of Minecraft. Let me tell you one thing, okay? I have two videos, okay? Dawnecraft Day 1, Dawnecraft Day 2. Both of them, of course, include the audio track Thunderstorm Rain Sounds Sleep Relaxation Parts 53 and 26. These are both components of the Dawnecraft mod pack. Let me tell you something, MF. Did you pay for the right to use that audio in your mod pack? I don't care. Did you somehow have us pay to use the mod pack a tiny amount, let's say 5 cents, so that you can get that money to the creator of this music, so they would be compensated if someone were to use the mod pack? I mean, that sounds at least slightly in the right direction. I'm not going to say fair or anything. I'm just going to say it freaking is better than nothing. But then also, hey YouTube, when someone has a piece of audio that is from someone else's piece of work in their video, there are two things you can do to smarten up about how you treat people. First of all, stop making it so that we only do either a counterclaim or a freaking just force a retraction. Like, you literally say the only options are file a dispute or trim it out or mute the segment, right? These are the options. We are currently in the process of doing disputes on both of these videos because it's the same audio. This Dawnecraft mod pack is a masterpiece with all sorts of other pieces of great stuff. So the fact that someone who made the Dawnecraft mod pack possibly directly put in pieces of someone else's relaxation, whatever the hell it is, all respect intended, the Thunderstorm Rain Sounds from Sleep and Relaxation by Sleepy John. I feel like it's a disservice to them because those tracks should be monetized just for playing the mod pack. But I'm making a video of me playing the mod pack. So I might be talking over it. I'm definitely usually fishing. And okay, sometimes I'm not talking. I don't always commentate. But the point is, there's one thing you should definitely consider doing. Implement it today, yesterday, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. If anyone has a copyright in any of the videos that you advertise in the description, whose audio you're listening to, and a link towards them so you can go and celebrate the creator and give them your support. Because Lord knows I'm not going to do that research. That's not my job as a creator. You think it is? Fuck you. It's not. Do you seriously think I'm going to research every goddamn piece of audio in any game and find out who's the one who is making this audio? And then find out how to contact them. Find out if I can gain permission to use their audio in my videos. No, there's only a couple of very simple solutions for this. One, slide that weather all the way to the lowest amount of audio so that no one could ever dispute that even if it's there, it does not give the same quality as actually listening to it yourself from the source. Or mute it entirely, or remove that audio mod pack from the Dawnecraft mod pack manually, which you can do as soon as you load up the mod pack. You can just say these mod packs, just click that one, pull it over, it's removed, and the audio will just turn to vanilla Minecraft, whatever that sounds like when it rains. These are the solutions. Personally, I think you should definitely consider, like, okay, yeah, you got a claim on someone's video. You're gonna claim my video and make it not visible some places. I have an issue with that. Where the hell is it not being visible? What happens when someone goes and watches this? Like, I could just also, in my YouTube video, I have the ability to remove those sections. Your audio no longer loved, wanted, enjoyed, noticed by more people. I'm a small creator, but if I was big, it's also a big impact that I could make it so that people actually hear your freaking... That was annoying as fuck. Your audio, right? I don't know why it says I died. What the hell is that? Oh, right. My channel died last year. It's neither here nor there. My issue today is about copyright. There is no I don't see any information about Dawnecraft and the audio that is in the video having a claim on it. As a viewer, you'd think I'd be able to think, well, been a claim on this. I can check out the creator, I can find out what they're all about, if I like them, if I want to support them, anything. None of that is there. All you do is you pester me and you limit the functionality of the video, but you don't consider about supporting the maker of that audio. I mean, I'm not going to say that you didn't consider it. You probably considered it. There has been board meetings about this. And the point is that I'm trying to make is that reconsider it. Try thinking about, like, there are two different audio claims, right? There's a claim on this one which just includes the first two, and then there's the claim on the 13 video, or the 113, 133, whatever. This one, the F version. Hold on. Where is it? Yeah, Town Song. What is Town Song? Mod pack creators using copyrighted audio. This one I'm totally fine with. It's the other two that give me the claim on the other video. So what do I do with this? And literally it has no impact. I don't need to do anything about it. But the point that I'm trying to make is that if it wasn't for me showing, hey, this audio is from this, with the content owner being this. This is my, what do you call it? Retroactive response saying, hey, maybe check those people out. And also, why the hell did you put your audio into Dawnecraft? Or why did your audio get put into Dawnecraft? Maybe investigate it. Or maybe consider changing your goddamn claim. Because I don't do this on purpose. I just play the game. So, if you're telling me that some kind of ambient sounds from the village, like if this game is literally unplayable because of some audio that is a component of the natural gameplay, like when you have weather sounds, you realize there are two things that weather gives you: rain, thunderstorms, snow. That's the ambient part. But it also gives you the sounds of fishing. For some reason, it's tied to that. So whenever you go fishing, you have to turn the volume up on the weather, or you won't hear the sploosh. That means now is the time to reel in. That telltale splash sound is most of what I use. I don't even look. I just click on it and then I'm good. I just listen for it and click when that happens. My eyes can deceive me, but that sound is what helps me. So when the weather and the fishing, and I'm saying this for Minecraft in general, you need to get that into its own, just put it into its own sound thing. Because if you remember, does anyone remember Minecraft in the Wii U? This is important because if you do remember Minecraft in the Wii U, it is a legacy version of the game. It's not Bedrock Edition. It's not Pocket Edition. Same difference. It's not Java. It's a legacy edition. It's only for the Nintendo Wii U system. I downloaded it because I wanted to know what it was like in that system. Lo and behold, the audio is tailored with a little swish sound that is totally different from any. I don't remember. The Wii U is a brick now. Maybe. I haven't played it. The point is, that experience was tailored specifically to that version of Minecraft, that port to that system. And what I find is that like I said, stuff that when you're talking about music, when you're talking about all sorts of things, even if you're not going to give, there's no way that you would say, for example, let's analyze your video, find out how many times this section of the video was listened to by somebody, and then fine the content creator a certain amount of money to pay the royalties to the guy who made the actual audio. Because how are you going to find that person? Well, they found him. They already have that part. That's not even the issue. That's how you claim anything in the first place. You have it patented, you have it documented, you have it in digital, and there's no disputing it. It's there, and it's not even like apparently different because it's not even like a fluke. It happened twice. This is a repeatable thing. So what bothers me is the fact that it happened twice separately, and there's only one instance of each. I played this game for 5 hours. I don't know about you, but the weather is going to change many times in like a few in-game weeks of Minecraft. It's going to thunderstorm like dozens of times. It's going to have whatever sounds are associated with storms and thunderstorms just so many times. One time it struck lightning even though it was clear as day. That I should make into a clip. That would be a good clip. All seriousness though, what would it take for YouTube to consider adding this information to the description of videos? Well, now they have the audio traveler, thunderstorm, winter storm song. You're adding more things, you're finding more things, you're claiming more stuff. Obviously associated with the mod pack. There are many parts associated with the mod pack. And I'll tell you, I've played a bunch of mod packs. This one has, I'm not bothered that it's claiming it. I'm bothered. This one has the same goddamn crap happening. No question. Maybe I'm around a village more in the other video. Maybe I'm in my base more in this video. Maybe I'm spelunking. I don't know. I don't know. It says the video is not even available. Where's the test video? Hold on. Just slap yourself in the face and call yourself stupid. Because where is the test video? What the fuck is happening? Get out of my way. Where's the test video? I'm sorry, what? That's the same mod pack. I was playing Dawncraft. Okay, there's a copyright, but it's not the same copyright? But then the other one is an hour and 30 minutes. It's not as long. You know why? These are triangles and those aren't. Look at the amount of time on these videos. It's 3 hours. It's 5 hours. But this one's almost 5 hours also. And then the other one that is not claimed is only 1 hour and a half. And do you know why it didn't get claimed? It's because the number of instances of that audio doesn't show up. It got pinged once, maybe? Twice? 3 times? The other one's got pinged like 12 times or something. And this is how the system works. It doesn't matter if it shows up in your video. It matters if it shows up in your video a lot. If it's a majority of your video in some capacity, up to a certain percentage. And I'll tell you right now, the shorter video, it's definitely a smaller percentage. Because the chances of rain and thunderstorms are a lot higher in a very long amount of time. So what is this and why is it not a claim? There's copyright. And guess what? It's the traveler. We've noticed that in a different video, but it's not thunderstorms. Right now you're probably asking yourself, Simon, what the fuck are you talking about? I'll tell you what I'm talking about. That's a 5-hour video. I'm playing the exact same game. Version 1.24 and version 1.33, if they added audio that I can't use, guess which version of the mod pack I'm playing from now on? But does it make a difference? It makes a significant difference because one is a goddamn triangle and the other one isn't. Now let's look at other videos. Do I have any other claims? I don't know. Let's find out. I've been playing All the Mods 9 a lot. There's a copyright from Pal World. Well, that's Pal World. Fuck you. I can't even play your game. I spent money on a game I can't play. That's my fault. That is, because I should know the specifications of that. All the Mods. Shift-SIO. I play a lot of All the Mods 9, and you know what I don't get? A copyright claim. So it's Dawncraft related. Very pretty. Very destructive. And it got more destructive the more advanced the mod pack became. The better it became, the worse for the player it became. If they're a content creator. But also you have to ask yourself, what the hell? What do you mean the traveler is something that is being copyright claimed? What is this thing that is being copyrighted? It's No Impact. I don't care. This person has copyright claimed something. It's definitely in a mod pack. And again, I didn't pay for Dawncraft. No one pays for Dawncraft. You just go into the mod pack loader, you pick one, and you find one that's like, oh, Sparkles played this. It looks cool. I'll try it. Also, there's copyright claims on the goddamn weather. And he probably talked about that. I didn't pay very super much attention. and I didn't I don't know what solution he came up with. But this is why this is not the reason why Captain Sparkles has an issue with rain in Minecraft. Because the rain in Minecraft, as you can see, has no impact on the video. As you can tell from RLCraft, no issue. Or where is it? All the mods 9. No issue. 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 Nothing there. Is a copyright on Club Access. Well, that's Trackmania, and maybe I should avoid that racing game because it's got something there. That's a shame. Wasn't even aware of that one. And this doesn't involve just Dawncraft or the creators who have to do with Dawncraft. And look at this. Universe.io. Oh look. There's no copyright. The videos are long. What is going on? This one is 5 hours of Astroneer. They have lovely audio. No issues. 5 hours of Universe.io Hardcore. Don't watch it. You won't. All the Mods 9. There is nothing with All the Mods 9 for copyright. All of it is clear. I didn't change the audio. Just to be clear, none of this has been edited at all. It is from my lips to your ears. All of it is from my computer directly into YouTube, directly onto the platform. It's not even from Twitch in most of these cases, because I've been using YouTube most of the time nowadays. Because Twitch, that's another issue I'll talk about later. But let me explain something to you, okay? It's great to have Dawncraft be a masterpiece that has all sorts of, no offense from the burp, sorry about that. Excuse me. Dawncraft, it has visuals, it has a different weapons scheme, it has, or playing, like, it has a different kind of sword play and axe play, and it has blood and gore, and it's weird. And you know what? Well, it has blood. I don't know about the gore, actually. Unless you count the craziest thing in the world, if you've ever considered it, there's this guy called a Silver Beast. He's head to toe just albino, holding a club, or I mean, it's a torch. He's just covered in blood. He's very white. He's very white stick figure with a crazy jaw head, and he just looks at you. And he's nasty. And you know what happens if you use there are two different attack formats. One, which is stupid, and one, which is normal. You can press R to switch between the two. And guess what? You get killed if you use the one that was added. The original way of fighting includes knockback. Yeah, when you slash at someone, you push them away from you, making it a lot easier. But it's also realistic, because if you did slash at someone with a sword or an axe or whatever fist, you would also push them away, especially if you're strong enough. You're wielding a stone axe, you're definitely strong enough. The thing is, Dawncraft was nice, but because of it's not just because of this, but because of, it was originally because of the lag, which I think has been fixed somehow. I don't know how. And the combat that made me not want to play Dawncraft because it was literal unplayable trash. You would get killed way too easily. I played RL Craft. Okay, I know about hard. I'm no stranger to hard. Dawncraft, I don't want no mushrooms flying at me. Being crazy hard to hit. Where I have to like go into a hole and hope that they come near me and then attack them. Although I have found ways to do that, it's not my favorite thing to do. We're off topic from copyright. I don't care. It's my video. This is a response to the Dawncraft issue. It's also a response to copyright claims and stuff in YouTube in general. That if you're going to tell me the information of what the hell is in my video and what is being claimed by someone, why don't you tell everyone that shit? Look at all, what the fuck? It updated again. Winter Song. Adventure. Netherland. The thunderstorm was only the beginning. Behind the sword, the traveler. The village ambience. Everything in Dawncraft is like copyright, 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 copyright. It's an unplayable mod pack for any creator. Because you decided to put stuff in, and the people who made those audios are so focused on like, it's just not a good collaboration. If I was Dawncraft, I would be like, audio claims for this are here, and you should go and seek their copyright before you make videos of this and stuff, and I can check, and I don't think that's in there. Yeah. What about what else is there? This is the only thing you found in 5 hours. In the newer version of the game, it's so bad. It's the newer version has all of this, right? Literally, there's nothing found in this 1 hour, 30-minute video. If 3 hours is long enough that it becomes claimable, and you only found these two, maybe because you're priority scanning the Dawn Day 2 video. And what doesn't make sense to me is that Dawn Day 2, I think, happened last? Or was it Works that worked? Maybe it was Dawn to Day 2. Wait. Is Dawncraft Day 2? Yeah, it's the 2.4. So literally there's more stuff in 2.4 than the future version, perhaps. Maybe. You fixed the game afterwards. Maybe I'm not focusing on the correct information. This is the one with the limited amount of stuff. There's only 2 things It's the old one that has more. Even though I don't understand. The first video is a day old. You've had a day to scan this, and you haven't found enough stuff. Probably because I stayed inside all day. That could be it. Everything to do with a village, you gotta just mute the audio. It's like, oh, I'm going to a village. La 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 la. I had to talk over this. I had to talk over this. I don't know. I don't know what the solution is. I don't know what the issue is. I don't know how to deal with it. Your recap is ready. And I seriously don't know how 8 hours and 3 hours versus 7 hours ago. How is the 1.3 test not enough footage for you to scan and find the stuff you need? I'm clearly in a village. The thumbnail is me in a goddamn village. So why is there no claim on this one? I say this with love, YouTube. You killed me a year ago. I was 12 years old. I had 6,000 videos, 880 something subscribers. And today, I have remained here now with 62 subscribers. So I don't know what you did to change everything. I don't know what happened in 2023 that made you want to kill me. For real? I know that one live stream went bad and happened because of something that has nothing to do with me. Streamlabs was doing I was doing a stream on Streamlabs, and I already talked about this. I think I talked about it in the test video. I don't remember. Maybe I talked about it in the Dawnecraft video. I don't remember. But the Dawnecraft, they're all Dawnecraft videos. But the general thing is that like I say, I was doing a live stream of a game. I pressed stop, I pressed end. The live stream was supposed to be done. I left, I didn't think about it. And apparently the live stream started up again as a new live stream without my consent. Automatically, because the system detects when Streamlabs tries to reconnect you if your internet goes, if you have a bit of a disconnect. This is normal. But when I say stop the stream and it reconnects and starts a new stream, and I don't know what's happening in the background because my phone was in a bag at the time for 2 hours, and then when I get out of the bag, I don't notice anything in my notifications about it being on. It's another 2 hours. It's 4 hours total, where I was just doing my regular stuff. Like porn, talking to people, security issue, definitely. I don't want my chats being read by anyone because they're my chats. They're not yours. Get your own. So, when I finally go to YouTube to watch a video, boom, there I am, still live streaming. I'm sorry, what? I panic. I stop the live stream as fast as I can. I go directly. Now, what I could have done is make it private from the live stream. But no, I didn't. I stopped the live stream. I went to YouTube Studio, made it private immediately. What I could have done is just delete the video. You would have nothing to scan. You would have no idea of anything. Everything would have been handled immediately and fine. No one was watching the video. No one was watching me look at porn. No one was doing anything. It was just there in the background being stupid, live for the world to see, except for no one was watching. Thankfully. But the fact of the matter is, YouTube detected it, and the next day my channel was removed. I try to appeal, they say they did everything correctly. You didn't ask me whether or not any of my stuff was actually against copyright, as far as I'm aware. And if anything that is copyright or is whatever claim you have against my videos, you're supposed to bring that to me. You're supposed to ask me, hey, did you actually upload this or did someone else upload this? You have to consider that. You didn't. And even though I talked to the YouTube person who is on Twitter, the support team on their end says that when they talk to it, they said that their actions are justified. They think that they are doing the correct choice. And that there's nothing that they can do about it. I should have sued you last year. Immediately. To look into it. I have no liability for anything that you found. Because I have nothing but this. This is what I do. I make freaking audio. I make freaking things about optimize much. I played like Trackmania just a little bit. So I could make a little bit of progress. And that was it. That's all I did. Or I make a video about Dawncraft and I go fishing. This is what I do. So when you tell me that I did bad things on my channel, apparently this whole time, also, there's another thing. There's a way for someone to have a video that if they, let's say that someone starts a live stream that was set to start on a particular day. It starts on that day. It's set to go on that day, but for some reason they don't go through with it. And it's just there as kind of like a draft. An event they can reactivate. This is something I noticed. It was a weird fluke. That live streams weren't properly ending. Live streams weren't properly disconnecting, being finished, completed. They were able to be returned to at some point. So what if someone starts those live streams at some point and then somehow, like literally at any point in time in the future, someone could hack their account, start live streams, and or upload content to their channel that is then post-dated in the past. This is what I say from experience of knowing that these stupid live streams can exist, and it's like you just gotta delete them. Because it's like, oh, you started a live stream way back then, but you just never finished it. It's just waiting to be started. And it's like, I go to start it, and I go to end it so that it's actually ended or whatever, and it doesn't do anything, whatever. But what if someone used that nefariously? How would you know any different about if they were doing stuff this whole time, or if it's just a bunch of planted virus bullshit or someone hacking? How would you know any different? I'm conspiracy theorying because I don't know what the hell you found in February, but you lied about it and you said it was porn. I'll admit, you probably found something on that one live stream that happened without my consent from Streamlabs. They apologized to me. They didn't apologize and put a claim to you saying it's their fault for the live stream happening. And that I'm not liable for that happening. And they fixed their bug. They didn't do their job. And I should have sued them. And I should have sued you because it took so long me being upset about my channel being gone. I still made a mess about it. I still talked about it. I still, to this day, I'm saying I'm not liable for whatever the hell you say you found, because in August you say you found freaking child porn. How do you go from in February of 2023 to August in 2023 and you finally say this big nugget of information of something that's so vile and disgusting was part of what you thought was in my channel? I would have sued your ass immediately for like $20,000 if you don't just get that stuff, any of that stuff, just out of my channel. Not find me liable because fuck you, no way I would have put that in there. No freaking way. So that's the second time I was able to talk to someone about it. I'm willing to talk to you again. But the thing is, and the other thing is, it's insulting to say that there is any amount of time for me to try to download 6,000 videos, terabytes of information. There's a limited amount of time to grasp all the stuff that is normal content, that was the gigantic portion of everything that was literally 100% of everything that was public on my channel was good, normal, exactly the same as any of this. It's just Minecraft. Or it's just like all the other games, like the PUBG, or it's freaking Animal Crossing. Binding of Isaac. Like friggin' Lonely Planet. Tons of games. I don't know how many games I played. And like literally hundreds of games. I'm not lying when I say I had 6,000 videos. That's no exaggeration. That's a number. that was a part of my life at some point. You expect me to have enough hardware in my entire house or in like maybe $2,000 worth of budget to maybe be able to buy enough terabyte hard drives and have enough time to download all of them, have them not be corrupted when they get downloaded, so that I can have those videos to be able to put up on a new channel. Do you, why the hell would I have a copy of that stuff? That is way too much stuff for any person to devote individual copies to, so that you can just upload it to the next platform if necessary, if YouTube decides to just, commit suicide someday and no longer be a platform. Because for the 12 years that they've been playing the game of trying to be a platform, whatever one mistake made them just belly up. Is that fair? I'm just one creator. Try being YouTube and have your entire platform over the course of 12 years, like all of that, be completely obliterated somehow. Markiplier's entire career gone. All of the in space of Markiplier, all of the stuff that he's done from the inception of his channel to now. And then plus a few billion other videos from millions of other creators who are awesome. Some who aren't. Who cares? It's the entire platform for 12 years. And do you know what they claim you for? What do you know what ends up making your entire platform die? I'm not, nothing to do with me. No, it's just a freaking solar storm or some bullshit. Right? Some kind of zombie apocalypse. Some kind of freaking, like, asteroid hits the planet. Bullshit. It's like, all the lovely cat videos are gone. I was a lovely cat once. It's called Talking Angela. It's funny. It's a stupid game where for some reason you have the ability to slap her. And I made a video about slapping her. Might even still have the video, I don't know. Nope. Don't have those clips. Those are gone forever. I also made funny little audio clips. Whatever happened in 2023, that a policy changed and you started looking at private videos and you stopped caring about the creator and just said, yeah, they definitely did this deliberately. And even though no one sees these videos, or even if they do see these videos, if the person on that channel didn't upload them themselves, if somehow it got into their channel because of, I don't know, they had a partner on the channel and that partner betrayed them, or whatever the hell reason. You have to consider these things as a possibility before you go off and say that a person definitely posted freaking CP even privately on their channel. It's not even stuff that was ever public is the thing. Because I know all the stuff that was public. All of my stuff that was public was fine. The only stuff that was private was probably something that was like, I remember one part of Ratatouille where he's running through the inside of a building and someone is having an argument. And there was a gunshot and then they kiss. Crazy fight. Part of Ratatouille in the beginning, and it was funny. And the other part where the lady slaps the redhead's ass because it's funny. Had to make those videos private because copyright claim and whatever else, and I wanted to avoid all of that nonsense. Of course, it's Disney. That makes sense. And I'm fine with owning up to having freaking Disney on my channel and removing that manually. If you tell me about it, I'd be responsible and do something about it. But if you go off and tell me that I have porn on my channel, I say, go check your security breach. Go fix yourself. There is no freaking way there was ever anything on my channel. You're the one who messed up with this one. You dropped the ball on this one. You ignore the entire rest of the 12 years of good stuff to find something that is not even visible, apparently. I'll tell you what, I knew about all the different videos that are public on my channel. To this date, there's only one video that's like potentially like Markiplier exploring BDSM is the only thing that's like, and maybe the bubble is a little like, why is that in a kids movie? But Markiplier explores BDSM is a fraction of his video, where apparently that's not even copyright claimed, and I could get full monetization on that. It's got 13,000 views 5 years ago. We Happy Few had a nice moment, and it was weird and silly and funny. But it's like the rest of it is me. The rest of it is all my videos on my channel. It literally stops being big numbers when you get to my video of my edit of Keep It Up Boy, which was a request from Jacksepticeye during playing God of War. He was like, put music to the tune of and whatever else and add boy to it, because like that was a thing that was in his video, and it was also playing that song, so I mixed the two together. You're welcome, Sean. But like the forward assault and the dude kills me is like so many times, that video is freaking fire. It deserves more views. No lie. Again, 5 years ago. Most viewed 5 years ago. 4 years ago. What's the most viewed of the recent times? Wilds.io 10 months ago. That's the as Beyonce looks at his sister's ashes. That went over. That's even a reaction. This freaking Bianca one is a reaction or a snippet of someone's like freaking. That's funny as hell. I thought it was funny. And then TerraTech 9 months ago. I don't have a lot of viewed stuff. 5 years ago, because we all know what happened around 5 years ago, right? 2018, 2019, stuff started to turn to crap. COVID hit, and maybe I was saying some slurs I shouldn't have been saying. People stopped watching. I'm not gonna apologize for any of that shit. I love the fact that I can make a short and it's literally the best thing. It's a tall glass of what? And that was 5 months ago. People apparently like watching my weird food stuff. And this one with Power World meme is just like, I thought that was funny. The rest of it is my drinks. And then there's a Captain Sparkles. Thought Zine said Orgers? Orbeez? I don't know. You have to watch it to find out. And it's like, I make some crazy drinks. But this bothers me. This disturbs me. I've been playing Minecraft for all this time. It was actually not all of this time. For the longest time, I was playing on the Switch, and then I started learning about modded Minecraft. So it's only been since then that the views started to dip, maybe. So maybe modded Minecraft is the reason why I've lost all of my views. 2 views? Really? It's my most viewed live streams. Oh yes, Markiplier's $500,000 24-hour live stream. The components of it that are on this channel. There are other components. They were on the other channel. They are gone now. Forever. But not really, because apparently someone called the collector grabbed the videos that I made, re-edited them into 8-hour videos, turned them into something cohesive and nice and crisp, and put them on his channel. He did give me credit, but no money. You don't understand. I was a mad lad. I was up for 20. I somehow was able to record and stream all of the 24 hours of his live stream. It was 24 hours. It was a massive live stream. And then the next video up is apparently my reaction to Digital Circus. I'm not here complaining about my loss of revenue. I don't have any. I'm not complaining about the videos not being seen by people as much because of the claim. I'm not bothered by that. What I'm bothered by, how do you stop? What I'm bothered by. Oh, Dawncraft 2 has been edited. It no longer has the claim on it because the original issue of copyright is no longer there. Review issues. All these other things that are part of our Dawncraft, non-issue. I still counterclaimed, but I also removed those sections of the audio. Or at least I think I did. What did I actually do? What did I actually remove? Yeah, I removed the thunderstorm and the other thing. The edit finally took hold, and now it's not triangular. Not a caution. And ironically, it's not a copyright, it's only partially blocked. What does partially blocked even mean? The video contains material that results in being blocked in certain countries and regions. Why are these regions afraid of rain? It's rain. It's a delightful melody. Or it's the sound of thundering and raining. I'm sorry. And the copyright is in dispute as we speak. The reason why I mention it is because I mention it because, hey, it's in this video and it's in this video. You're going to be made aware it's in both videos. You're going to be made aware of specifically this person. Dispute is in progress. Dispute is in progress. This person with the sleep and relaxation, whatever that is, which I don't even know what that is. What the fuck is that? Can I find you? Can I click on you to talk about you? No, I have to look it up myself. You found you, but you won't let me find you. I resent that. Anyway, I don't care about what happens to my video. I care about the fact that you're not representing these people. Okay? And the only other alternative is to either mute the section of the video, which is literally freaking 1 minute of the video. It is 1 minute. I can't trim it because it is already in dispute. Ironically, I was starting the trimming after I disputed of the other pieces. So I don't know how I can't trim while it is in dispute. So it's like, okay, you removed it from one of them, you left it on the other one just so it's in evidence of what is on the mod pack. Solidarity to the creator of the audio itself. But YouTube has no such solidarity. They won't tell you who that is. Because until they solve it, they have no idea what the hell is going on. And I'll make another video about Dawncraft eventually, maybe, and I'll find out what claims are on that one and I'll make a video talking about that person. Perhaps. There comes a time, eventually, you would think that it's been a year and maybe I don't need to mourn the loss of a 12-year-old. It happened last year. But I do. I mean, it's just a 12-year-old. It's someone you put majority of your life work and your blood, sweat, and tears into. I don't even know how long the videos were. Sometimes they would go to the max length of 11 hours and whatever minutes, close to 12 hours you could get before it starts corrupting or stops recording and shoves it into a second video. I was prolific. I don't remember how I did the math, but I came to the conclusion that it was 25,000 hours of my life. So let's try and think of that. 10 hours times 365 times 12 years. 10-hour days. And then sorry, not divided by, times 0 point, like 80% of that is 35,000. I don't know how I got 25,000, but my conclusion was 10 times 365 times 12 years times 0 point, like, I thought 80. Because what if I don't have 10-hour days every day? What if I take days off? What if I do long days? Like the 16-hour days I used to do. Somehow. Before I had even a sliver of a part-time job. 25,000 hours is actually a low estimate compared to 40,000 hours. $25,000 hours is liberal compared to the actual numbers. So it turns out I was severely murdered. Do I deserve to be murdered? According to all the stuff that you see on this channel, what is the poke you video? I don't remember what that is. The loot video is neat. I helped someone who was a newcomer to Lethal Company to play the game, and I showed them what it was like. When they died, I went and got the apparatus, and I got us above quota. Because I'm a badass. I hope she's inspired to play the game now. Literally, all you had to do was remove the videos that are offensive or have an issue, and we wouldn't have this issue. I wouldn't be mourning the loss of a 12-year-old channel. Okay. I find it disrespectful to me that literally everyone on this platform and on any platform that you would just remove a person's entire channel even though three strikes exist. And what you claimed was that there was issues found. Where the hell is the goddamn hitbox of this fucking thing? I'm trying to click and drag. You said that the parent videos could have been throughout my entire life of my channel. Why did it take you this long? And also, you realize if you striked any of those videos, the chances are just imagining, but if you struck those videos when they happened, one of two things would have happened. One, the strikes would wear off and things would have just continued, and then the strikes would wear off, and the videos would be gone anyway. Systematically, normally, liberally, but they would be gone. Or two, the first time you give a strike, and I find out that there's freaking bullshit on my channel that I didn't put there, I would change my freaking password. Because I'm terrified that your freaking your security system's been compromised, and I have to change my password just so that I know that people aren't going to use my account without me knowing. And then would anything further have occurred? Clearly not. When you give a warning to someone, you're supposed to give a warning, dole out the consequence of like suspend them for a certain amount of time or remove the videos that are offensive, or force them to go through and edit out all the audio themselves or do it yourself. You have the ability to just take these audio pieces and remove them. And all you would have to tell me is, hey, we removed this stuff for you. You're welcome. Your video is able to be seen everywhere because we helped. You're so good at judging people instead of helping. This is a genuine response. Now, think about how many hours of video you would have on your platform if everyone was making this much of a detailed response. Unaware of each other and all the issues that could be occurring, what if everyone just made a reaction video saying, hey YouTube, your claims policies are abusive. You made claims that you said was based on one thing, and then you emailed me that it was actually something else that is not in the video, and that's why the video was restored. Because that happened. You claimed that my video had something wrong with it, and when I appealed, you said it doesn't have this other thing wrong with it. That's called a violation of trust. You're supposed to be transparent. You're supposed to help us be accountable for our actions. And if you're going to lie about the actions we are supposed to be accountable for, guess what? You probably lied to my face, saying I have something in my channel. How can we trust you? And this is what kills YouTube. Lack of trust. Or lack of fixing the problem of lack of trust. Because you've had a year to fix it and put my channel back. Now, some people say there's a statute of limitations on how long a crime is allowed to be before it becomes like just inadmissible. This is what we call a cold case. This is what we call an unsolved crime. It's one of those things that it didn't go to court, it didn't see any of this stuff. It was all the evidence was gathered, but it wasn't enough to there was no one around to actually back up the lawyers to take the case to court. Class action lawsuit against YouTube is what I claim should be done. What is the result? Wrongfully removed channels be restored. Better responses, better policy and responses to any claim at all against any video. If I'm literally removing only 2 minutes of my 5-hour video in order to have it be seen everywhere, why don't you have a system available for me to opt in for you to do that yourself? Find it and remove it for me. Because you have the technology to find it, you have the technology to remove it, you have the ability to make a system that can combine those two and allow us to opt into that. But also you have the ability to show us what is on the video. So why don't you add that to the description? I'm repeating myself because you need to hear it. What I should be doing, instead of repeating myself in the same video, I should make many videos. I should make an entire channel talking about how you fucked me over. And you owe me $20,000 at least, bare minimum, for the losses of the channel. Any amount of money that would have been earned from that channel in the course of time from then, and then once it started having ad revenue, and then add another 5 years projected earnings, you'll barely come close to 20,000. It would probably be a way larger amount. And I would be right for suing you for $100,000. Wrongful damages. I mean, it's one thing if your company goes belly up and then everything is lost anyway. I just have to find somewhere else to make videos. Like Twitch. Like Facebook. Like Twitter. As if those are any good from making videos. You're not allowed to store your videos on Twitch long. You're not going to store videos on Facebook. Those are live streams only, as far as I know. And Twitter isn't equipped for it. No offense. It's just not. So what about other places like Nebula? I'm not joking. Or Patreon, where you actually get the money paid up front, and then people get to watch your videos. Not the best? Well, it's something. It's not set up for being able to have anyone notice your stuff. That can adapt. Thing is, I want YouTube to just learn how to be a good, respectable community and respectable platform. But I've been waiting a year and you're still not there yet. Although you are possibly getting there, maybe you did do changes, but it doesn't change the fact that you murdered my channel wrongfully. Why am I fighting for videos that got only maybe a few thousand views? Who knows how many thousands of views I had total? Oh, 25,000 views. 40,000 hours. That's what it comes down to, apparently. 10 hours is a ballpark estimate of the amount of time I spent on it. Ironically, the amount of views is about equal to the amount of stuff that I was putting out there. It's amazing. Videos on Discord? No. Discord doesn't have the infrastructure at all. Live stream videos or live stream stuff using Discord, what? And let 5 people watch it at a time? I'm sorry, what? It's ridiculous. Just because you're a necessary evil doesn't mean you have to be any bit evil. It's not that you aren't just trying your best and you're just not aware of the facts of all the different claims that I've said you've done. You're just not aware of all the mistakes that you possibly could have made. Things you might not have considered that lead to rash actions such as murder. Not excluding flat out murder of a channel. I still call it murder. When I talked about this on TikTok, they thought that I meant actual murder of someone in real life, that YouTube just goes around literally ending a person's life. But what's the difference between ending a person's life and ending a person's existence? I don't see a difference. In fact, ending a person's existence is worse than killing the person themselves. Do you know why?
take a picture, it'll last longer. Because your life is finite. Your body of work, depending on where it is, it will last forever. So what am I supposed to do? Sell videos? Sell actual DVDs or Blu-rays? $5 long? That's at least 2 Blu-ray discs. I don't freaking know. Right? Sell the terabyte drives that hold all the videos that I've ever posted. Just make copies and sell those. What would one of those be worth? Besides the fact that the drives themselves are worth at least, I once paid $100 for a terabyte. I paid 100 and what was it? I think I paid $100 for 3 terabyte hard drive. Now it's a thumbstick. We have terabyte thumbsticks now. So let's say that the price for the information is less. Then I would have to sell, then if I buy them at, say, $50 for all the space, well, $50 per terabyte for storage, which is terrible prices. So what is a terabyte worth nowadays? 10 bucks? Let's do crazy estimate and say 10 bucks. All right. So we start with 1 terabyte of data being 10 bucks. But on that terabyte, you end up with only a fraction of the videos. I would know. Even compressed, my videos were multiple terabytes long. I don't remember how many. How much uncompressed? I have no freaking clue. So even if I were to find a way to have downloaded the videos on time, if I ever wanted to repost the videos, I would have to find the correct one, take one of the compressed files, and decompress it. In its decompressed form, it would fill my entire computer. Plus a lot more. If I had 100 terabytes of information, I would be surprised. Or I should say I wouldn't be surprised. The fact that So if I had 100 terabytes, if it's $10 a terabyte, that's $1,000 for my entire collection of videos. My whole channel, $1,000. Of course, that's not exactly how it works with YouTube. They don't have it in freaking tiny thumb drives. They have them as parts of entire servers, holding like frick ton of information on the videos, the titles, the possible thumbnails, the possible I don't know, all the comments, the analytics. So let's say I'm worth $10,000 to hold all that information from my channel. There's no way I would be able to do that. Does the consequence of this just costing me, like, you didn't cost me anything. For you, it's just some tiny fragment out of the billions. There's one guy, and you just said, no. So for you, it costs basically nothing to hold my information. It costs a lot more once I get ad revenue, and you have to start paying me for the 6,000 videos I posted. And my assumption is that you made up an excuse to kill my channel. Because, like, unlike people who are just making a ton of repeated Baby Shark videos or whatever the hell, I was an actual creator just the same as Markiplier, if not slightly better, because I don't do meme reviews as a majority of the channel at all. Oh wait, that's not him. That's Jacksepticeye. I don't know why he turned into what he is now. But it's like the moment he started doing videos that are like just reviewing other stuff, he stopped being the center of the reason why we watch any of it. Like his reactions, okay, it's just another person reacting. But when you play games, a lot of your soul is in that. A lot more of your soul is in that. It's how you do the controls. It's not just your opinion, it's your life, right? Anyone can bash out a bunch of opinions about stuff. I could bash out a bunch of opinions about everyone's. I could just pull apart every video that Neil deGrasse Tyson, Hank Green, and Science Without the Gobbledygook, Kurt Scott, literally everything. Could make all those videos reacting to stuff on Reddit. Like Jordan. No offense, I love Jordan. The reason why I started watching Jordan was because of his reaction videos. I love that stuff. But his videos are, again, an opinion piece. And then I started watching Captain Sparkles, which is his Minecraft stuff and gaming stuff. And Captain Sparkles 2, which is the main channel. You have to realize the edited stuff that he puts into Captain Sparkles 1 is not the main channel. Frick you. You might consider it to be the main channel, but it's not. The main stuff, the bulk of the stuff, is Captain Sparkles 2. Captain Sparkles 1, totally different. It's edited, it's pulled down to its core, it's entertainment stuff. But Captain Sparkles 2 has so much. There is very little difference between what he does and what I do. I would say the main difference, I'm just saying he's awesome. And I'm also awesome when I actually do commentary. The problem is, when there's no one around, I don't do commentary as much. I got videos that are from my Twitch channel from ages ago that I'm scared of putting on another YouTube channel. Not this one. This is my main channel now. But I should put all of the stuff from Twitch over to YouTube. All of the past should be pulled over, and all of the stuff on Twitch should be unpublished. Because no one's going to watch the videos of the past on Twitch. And then we'll find out if my past is enough to kill me. Wouldn't we? And I'll just be posting present information on YouTube directly to here through Streamlabs, my nemesis, on the computer, because on the computer it's less likely that you're going to have issues of it trying to reconnect and start a brand new live stream when you know you said stop. Because usually the computer is off. Usually you're not doing stuff in the computer other than the games. I do all sorts of stuff on my phone. Like everyone. One freaking day. I have to ask, I asked myself, how many people did YouTube murder in 2023? Why? What kind of evil program did they start using? Because it's not a person. It's not someone who's thinking about all sorts of contingencies and issues. They think of how many check marks are there and how many X's are there. If the videos in the channel have more X's than check marks, kill it. Don't give any real reason. Lie. Tell a reason months later when they have no ability to fight back. Class action lawsuit against YouTube for false practice, false promises, false accusations, destruction of property, misevaluating the situation, damning a person to obscurity. The list continues. I had a video on my channel called Suicide versus Hope. It was the interview component of a Joyce Meyer's video, because at the end of her videos where she talks about stuff that happened and she shows the footage from a convention where she was doing a seminar, at the end she has an interview part where they talk about the basic concepts of how you're supposed to be hopeful instead of consider suicide, because suicide really is just the absence of hope. And so if you think about it that way, you have to wonder, what is making me lose hope? Should I let it win? The answer is always no, because there's always things to be hopeful for, like fair treatment in the future, or for things to get better eventually, like in the story of Job. This will all be fine later. I'm Job. Nah, I'm not Job. I mean, Job had it worse. He had physical maladies. He had actual friends and family die. He had lost so much. And it was this weird psychological bragging game where God was like, hey, look at this guy. He's such a good guy. And the devil was like, I bet you I can get him to turn on you. And God says, you can do this, this, and this, but you cannot attack his body. This, and this, and this, and this, and this. And then finally, Job gets talked to by God at the end of all of that crap. And God says, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. You weren't there when I made the world. God bragging about his works when this whole thing was a bet to prove a fallible person will not let go of God. That this guy is going to be loyal no matter what you do. He's the pinnacle of loyalty to God. Even if it's blind and pointless. And what's God's response? You weren't there when I made the universe. It's bragging. It's a bunch of suffering made for no reason other than to just
say, hey, this guy's actually loyal to me. I'm gonna let all this crap happen to him. And of course, in the end, it says that he gained back everything that he lost and many times over. So I want hundreds of thousands of followers. Push my stuff. Get people to watch, get people to follow, get them to stick around, and then see if they actually like me or not. And get me reacting to them and see how things progress. Because I guarantee you, when I have people to talk to, it's a lot nicer video than me just fishing and yawning away for a few hours. Because, let's face it, I need to go fishing. My stuff isn't going to heal itself. And I'd rather not kill things. I'd rather go fishing. Or I'd rather cook with smelteries. Or I'd rather furnaces. I would rather do all of the breeding, which of course involves eventually culling the herd, which also, I mean, it gives a lot of experience, but it's also a bunch of murder. So I'd rather go fishing and kill things that have never existed. And apparently in all the mods 9, you summon bees when you fish. So you have the potential of killing a bunch of bees just because you want to go fishing and get some loot off the ground. It's disgusting. At least I hope they don't die. I think they do though. Well, what's the difference? They were summoned out of thin air. They died just as quickly. You have the potential of catching them. It's your fault they're dead. But I was just trying to go fishing. If I deserved this channel, then I deserve my old channel back. Make private any videos that you have issues with. Tell me how to deal with them. Delete them yourself. Stop being a coward. Give me back my channel. And see where it gets me. And you know what? The more money you pump into other creators, such as myself, the more loyal you get people, perhaps. I mean, if they're good people, then betraying them clearly would make them want to jump ship, wouldn't it? So you better not betray people. But literally, I'm basing all of this about one thing you did a year ago. But you're still having bad practices today. I just hope you learn. I really do hope to eventually have hundreds of thousands of people watching. When I play Splitgate,
I don't care if people are watching or not. I make things happen that are fun. When I play Lethal Company, it's fun. When I play Minecraft, there's lots of stuff that happens that's fun. Things might be few and far between, but they happen and they are fun. It's just like the guy on Skype said when he talked to me. They said, well, we've already done the actions to destroy your old Skype account, which is also a Minecraft account at the time, and that means you murdered my progress in my game. And he says so bluntly, as a real human, there's nothing you can do but just make good choices in this your current account. We're not going to destroy this account, but we can't restore. We don't have an option for your account to be restored. Sorry. I would love it if you could be forgiven of your crimes and make amends for your crimes. Right now, if this is the only crime that you're being accused of, you're not the worst thing in the world. You're just not the best. But at some point, if the channel is just gone, if there's no way to get it back, if it's deleted permanently, all of its contents removed, can't even be found in the Wayback Machine, murder, 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 and you would think I would just have to accept the fact that I have been murdered. But then what am I supposed to do? One thing you could do is you could have everyone who was a subscriber to my old channel be automatically, forcibly put onto this channel. They're all people who genuinely supported me, it seems. I was wrongfully removed. It's the least you could do. And you probably have that information. Google has the emails of all the people who subscribe to me. You could find all of them, force them to subscribe. Or if anything, suggest my videos to them. See what happens. See if they recognize me. And if anyone make lies about that's a different issue. Like some people were saying I was horrible for kicking someone out for a minute because they broke the rules of chat. You don't self-promote unless you ask first and they give permission for you to self-promote. I have to support your channel before I dare let you try to self-promote or promote your services as a artist or promote your services as a web designer or whatever you are. Ask permission before you self-promote. Don't put links in chat unless allowed. Right? Basic etiquette stuff. I wonder if any of the big YouTubers would actually investigate it and find out that they need to sue you for wrongful action against so many people. And for all of those people to have you forced to do some kind of settlement. It doesn't have to be money, it just has to be action. Any kind of action. What would be appropriate? Or how much money do you think you would end up owing people if money is forced? Billions? Nah. Trillions? Maybe. You stand to lose a lot. I think of myself very lowly and think of only 10,000, 20,000. It's not even worth looking into. What if I'm worth $1 million? What if I'm worth hundreds of millions of dollars? Who the hell knows? Because I've been killed. 12 years deleted. All the same amount of effort. All the Bean Boozled challenges from when I was having 100 subscribers and 200 subscribers. All the other stuff. I'm off topic. Well, I'm known for being off topic a lot of times. Expanding the topic. Expanding on the information that I want to talk about. Off topic is Tricky Towers. You ever wonder what if it's the fact that your hair recedes down back because it's actually pulling on your scalp and your scalp is literally growing in that direction? The tension of your hair pulling on the back of your head, mostly because most people have the hair in the back of their head. So what if you have your hair so it doesn't pull back on the scalp? Is it possible that your head wouldn't just keep on growing its skin more here than it does everywhere else in your head, which is most of the part of your head just being normally where it is, but if you keep going at it, gravity wins. That's off topic. Whoever said YouTube deserved to be the only thing that was interesting in this video, or to talk about in this video. How about the fact that I had tons of people who are collaborating with me. Oh, that doesn't matter. Many other YouTubers were killed, even though different means. People loved them. They were huge. They were famous. They were killed. They haven't been here for a long time. And we miss them. We do miss them. Because they were fabulous. They provided so much joy and so much goodness. So what's it like if they're just suddenly off the platform? Not just stop making content, but just totally gone. Then what? As if their channel never existed. Cryotic is still here. He's accused of things that were crazy. His channel is still here. He can still earn money off his channel. He can still have people go watch it. My channel is gone. I have more videos than him. What did I do that was worth killing? That was worth murder. You have someone who is accused of grooming versus you have me, just a regular person, making content. And you kill me. Because you know if you tried killing them, they would be able to sue you. And they probably have. And so many people probably have. Like Markiplier's AdSense account. Tried fucking with him, he ended up being huge eventually. That's crazy. That's literally crazy. Got to start from scratch. Hi. Want to know a video that deserves a ton of views? This is the normal way. I cross the street. Me being a dead person in GTA 5 crawling across the street. Literally taking my time to cross the street while dead in the game. That was funny. Passing through the airport ceiling while being dead because I played pool too violently. Because I ragdolled while playing pool, and while you're moving the pool cue, you're actually moving your whole body. So if you ragdoll, move your stick around, it kills you. You of course leave the game, but then you can roll around and then fall through the world.
That happened multiple times. That was very fun. That was a good chapter of my life. That was after I died? Good. I'm glad I was able to move on. Keep on making content even though I was totally beaten the shit out of. Within an inch of my life. Most people would just give up. Not me. There was a time when I was playing Lethal Company and someone hacked my account and gave a bunch of money. And you know what happens? You try to leave the company, planet, and then you're in the sky and you try to go back down to the company. Wait, what? And it's still day 0. You can't, there's nothing to do. You just can't do anything. So I tried going to a different planet. Didn't work. So I tried going to the second planet, Assistance, and that worked. And I was able to save my save file from being corrupted. There was once a time I had more money than I could count. And I jumped off the company into the water multiple times because it wouldn't throw me out into space and let me continue with a new life. And so I was upset. Even after everyone left. And then I left, and I came back, and I was blinded. That wasn't the best experience, but the fact that I was stuck there, unable to continue, and I just wanted to die. Finally, I was able to die. And of course, in a different video, I ended up having someone who knew how to control the characters. So, these monsters come over, and they do nothing. And then they just randomly choose to attack me. That's not gameplay. That's just murder. And it's boring. So I find other people to play with. Much more fun. Less feeling like I need to die. And then I end up playing Trackmania. And sometimes I play along with other people in the Clash Royale of Trackmania, in the Royale of Trackmania. Not Clash Royale, the Royale of Trackmania. And I end up with being the only person contributing. Everyone else gave up. They weren't going to do good enough. I got us all the way to the third heat, or the third set of tracks. Just me. I was the MVP for the Royale for my team. Which is disgusting because the rest of my team just gave up. They wouldn't even try. It's like they didn't know how. Like they don't know how to respawn their car. Like they're absolute noobs. and they don't even know how to play the game. There's a lot of fun that's on this channel. Not just silly drinks. Although I'm definitely glad that you guys keep on watching whatever it is I post. Literally anything. Anything I post. If you enjoy it, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!